one, go.
Welcome to Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
You'll never know until you walk out the door if what you're going to find beats what you're leaving behind. My only hope as we head down the road is that you're always with me and always will be. Don't wanna wander alone. And from sun up till the end of the night, we'll keep straight and drive between the lines, living our dream on the roads that we're calling home. And from today until the end of our lives, we ride together to the end of the line, knowing we're better together and never alone. Oh, the places we'll go.
While we were in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, we visited Falls Park. The park consists of 128 acres and is located just north of downtown along the Big Sioux River. About 7,400 gallons of water drop 100 feet over the course of the falls each second. Falls Park is home to a rich history that includes some of Sioux Falls' oldest buildings. The falls of the Big Sioux River have been the center of recreation and industry since the city was founded in 1856. We really enjoyed our day at the park, and as a bonus, we got ice cream at the Falls Cafe. If you are ever in the Sioux Falls area, we highly recommend a trip to the park. It definitely will not disappoint.
Wonder what would happen if I showed these words to you. Wonder if you laugh at my simple poetry. Or even worse, would you look at me with pity in your eyes, saying I'm great and that you would like to be my friend? 'Cause you got something that my heart just can't ignore, that I've never felt before. And if you go, I wanna go there with you. I sometimes see you staring at the shadows on the wall. Wonder if you think about escaping. Or do you like the way the sun is dancing in the fall? Maybe you find some peace of mind, maybe not. If I had the courage to address you with my speech, yes, if I was brave enough to ask you, I'd ask you if you'd like to run away somewhere with me, a place where we both don't have to run from ourselves. 'Cause you got something that my heart just can't ignore, that I've never felt before. And if you go, I wanna go there with you. Even I know we're not supposed to be as close as I wanna be, but if you go, I wanna go there with you. Yes, if you go, I wanna go there with you.
just now leaving South Dakota. We have been in Sioux Falls, South Dakota for 4 days. We have been in South Dakota before, but this time, so we didn't do Rushmore and Wall Drug and the Badlands and all that. We did that before. So this time we were on very east South Dakota in Sioux Falls, and we stayed at the Jellystone RV park there, and we went to the Sioux Falls Park, and we drove over the border into Minnesota and went to the Pipestone National Monument. So we didn't do a whole lot of filming while we were at Jellystone because the kids were having fun on the bounce pad and the pools and laser tag and stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and do our roses, thorns, and buds for South Dakota. So who wants to start?
I'll start.
Aiden, what was your rose for South Dakota?
My rose was Jellystone. That was really fun.
What specifically did you like about it?
All the amenities, like the bounce pad, mini golf, the pool.
Okay. What was your thorn?
The laser tag at Jellystone was a little anticlimactic.
Why?
I thought it was gonna be cool. Like we're gonna be shooting. That it was gonna be like fun and not confusing if you're shooting or not. So it's really confusing and hard to know if you're shooting or not. And
Okay, so that wasn't a favorite. All right, what would be your bud for South Dakota?
Probably, I don't know. I don't really have a bud.
Okay. All right, Savannah, do you have?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your rose?
My rose was, I liked the bounce pad in the pool. My thorn was also probably the laser tag because I thought I got someone in the laser tag, but apparently I didn't get someone, and it was like really hard to tell if you shot someone or not.
And what would be your bud
And it's really open.
for South Dakota?
I would probably like to go back to the Jellystone parks to do that obstacle course bouncy house because I never got to do it.
Oh, okay. Dad?
Okay, my rose was the Pipestone, the national park. It was really interesting. It was cool watching the artists cut the pipestone and see their creations. It was pretty cool. My thorn was we were in a 30 amp spot and we could only run one air conditioner, but we had fans and it really wasn't that bad, so I think it worked out. But it was just a minor thorn. And then my bud was looking forward to the rest of our trip, getting up to New York and Maine and all those other places. So.
Okay, so I love South Dakota. Like I said, we've been there before, and I loved it before, and I really enjoyed it again this time. My rose was probably that Sioux Falls Park. I thought it was really neat. You could see the waterfall coming down, and that's how the city got its name. I also really liked that Pipestone National Monument. That was really interesting. And we saw a really neat waterfall there, and Daddy met a friend. He talked to that guy in the parking lot that was talking to you about Philmont, the Boy Scout. He had been there.
Guy on the motorcycle?
Yeah, the guy on the motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
It was really, the people are just so friendly there in South Dakota. I really love South Dakota. My thorn probably also would have been the fact that it was really hot that weekend.
Excuse me. We are trying to do something. Okay.
Okay. I don't know where I was.
Just from...
Okay, my thorn probably would have been also that it was really hot that weekend, and it was very, very, very crowded at that Jellystone. It was insanely crowded. It was like, it had a nice pool and things like that, but I felt like there was so many people there they should have had more than one pool. So it was hot and crowded, and we only had the 30 amp. So
Well, then it cleared up.
it did clear up. Sunday afternoon when we came back from the Pipestone National Monument, everyone was out of there. So that was my thorn. My bud is, I'd love to go back to South Dakota to explore more of it. I'd love to go back to the west side where we were before. I'd love to go back to Custer State Park. Just really like South Dakota. It's one of my favorite places. So, Mackenzie, what was your rose, thorn, and bud for South Dakota?
My rose was either probably the park and all its amenities, or the Pipestone
That
National
Pipestone place
Monument.
was neat.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Or like the Pipestone too.
My thorn was probably again with the 30 amp spot and it being really hot. And it crowded. I do feel like they should have had like 2 pools or more stuff to do for all those people. And my bud, I don't know. I don't know if I have a bud.
Okay, that's okay. You don't have to have one. So now we're leaving and we're heading east. And we're going to start a 3-day blitz because we have to get from South Dakota to Youngstown, Ohio in 3 days. So we're going to be doing some crazy driving for the next 3 days with stops in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Indiana. So we're going to have some long drive days, some early long drive days because we have to get to Ohio because Dad is flying home back to California for work. So we'll see you on the next one.